Ladies and gentlemen, please move to your seats as the ceremony will begin shortly. Welcome. Please stand if you are able. The stage party is being led by the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Robert Jones. Please remain standing. Approaching the podium is the Registrar of Clemson University, Deborah Sparacino.
The posting of the colors is being performed by Company C4 of the Clemson University Pershing Rifles. It will be followed by the singing of our national anthem, led by Kevin Arnold, a graduating senior in performing arts.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome. I am Bob Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost of Clemson University, and I am pleased to open Clemson University's graduation. Today, those who the faculties of Clemson's colleges and schools have recommended to the Provost and to the President for graduation will come forward to receive the congratulations of the President. Clemson University is pleased to provide open captioning and American Sign Language interpreting for today's ceremony. I would like to again invite Kevin Arnold to the podium for the invocation.
Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for bringing us here today to celebrate the accomplishments of this graduating class. We especially want to offer thanks for our families, friends, faculty, and mentors that have guided and supported us on this journey to make our dreams a reality. As we enter the next phase of our lives, may we reflect on the many blessings that you have given us during our time here at Clemson. Each success, memory, and challenge has helped prepare us to go forward and to make a positive impact on the world. Keep us close as we leave this beloved place behind. Amen.
You may be seated. It is now my honor to introduce you to a teacher, a scholar, a proud husband, a proud father, and recently a proud grandfather, and a national leader in higher education, and best of all, the 15th president of Clemson University, Dr. James P. Clements.
Well, thank you, Dr. Jones, and thank you for the great job you are doing as our Executive Vice President and Provost. Would you please help me thank him for his leadership? Good evening, go Tigers. Let me just start by saying to all who are graduating tonight, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you, and I'm honored to be here with you on this special evening. Welcome to Clemson University's 2021 graduation ceremony. By the way, for the last probably 3 or 4 years, the young man who was just up here, Kevin Arnold, has been singing the national anthem and doing an invocation before each and every graduation ceremony. He graduated this afternoon. Would you please help me congratulate and thank Kevin? Graduation is one of the most special days in the life of a university. And I know that we faced some unique challenges over the past year and a half. Challenges that we have never encountered before. But you persevered, and you stayed focused, and you didn't give up. You made it to the finish line. And I'm thankful that we're able to gather here in Little John Coliseum to offer you the opportunity to walk across this stage and properly mark this very important milestone in your life. This is a day when we celebrate your hard work and your achievements and imagine all of the possibilities that lie ahead for you. It's also a day to recognize the family members and friends who nurtured you, who supported you, and who helped to make this day possible. So to all of the moms and the dads, the spouses, the grandparents, the children, the siblings, the aunts and uncles, and the friends who are here with you today, you honor us and these graduates with your presence. I think you deserve a really loud round of applause. And speaking of family, others wanted desperately to be here, but some were unable to be with us. In some special cases, these family members have been called to serve our great nation. This high calling has caused some to miss this important day in your life. We are grateful for their service and their sacrifice. We also thank those members of the graduating class who served this great nation. These veterans, active service members, and newly commissioned officers from our Army and Air Force ROTC programs are distinguished by the red, white, and blue cords that they wear today. I would like to ask anyone in the arena who has served and those who are currently serving in our armed forces to please stand and accept our thanks. I know that we have some guests here today who have returned to their alma mater to witness family and loved ones join them as Clemson alumni. If you are a graduate of this great university, please stand so we can welcome you home. I also want to recognize and thank our incredible faculty and dedicated staff whose commitment to excellence in teaching, research, and service help to ensure your success here at Clemson. Please help me thank them and their colleagues throughout the university. I would also like to extend a special congratulations to any faculty or staff who are receiving their degrees today. We are privileged, okay. We are privileged to have with us tonight members of the University Board of Trustees. I'd like to ask each to stand as I call their name and remain standing until all have been called. I ask that you please wait to show your appreciation until all have been introduced. Ms. Kim Wilkerson, Chair of the Board. Ms. Patty McAbee and Dr. J.J. Britton, Trustee Emeritus. Would you please help me thank them for their leadership? We also have with us executive officers, deans, and special guests. As I read their names, I ask them to please stand and remain standing so that we can acknowledge them. Again, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Robert Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Dr. Chris Miller, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Dr. John Griffin, Senior Associate Provost. Dr. Jean Bertrand, Associate Provost and Interim Dean of Undergraduate Studies. Dr. John Lopes, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Keith Belli, Dean, College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Life Sciences. Dr. Anand Gramapati, Dean, College of Engineering, Computing, and Applied Sciences, my home college. Dr. Kyle Barrett, Associate Professor of Wildlife Ecology and Conservation. Dr. Fabdi Abdella Jawad, Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Sarah Winslow, Senior Associate Director, Clemson University Honors College. Ms. Deborah Sparacino, University Registrar. Dr. Thompson Medford, President, Faculty Senate, and Ms. C.J. Smith, President, Staff Senate. Would you please help me thank them for all they do? Yesterday, we hosted our doctoral hooding ceremony, and all 61 students were eligible to participate in the doctoral ceremony, representing 30 different degrees and 9 different countries. Let's take a moment to congratulate these newest doctoral degree recipients. And in a few minutes, we will recognize those who we came to honor. As is tradition at Clemson, each graduate's name will be called before you cross the stage. The registrar will give you a scroll right over there. Then I will meet you at the center stage and present you with a Tiger Paw lapel pin. As you take the pin and continue across the stage, the photographer will take a picture of you to commemorate this very special day in your life. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my immense pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2021. Will all of the individuals who are graduating today please stand and be recognized? Will the candidates for the master's degree please remain standing? All others may be seated at this time. By the power and authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I now confer upon you the master's degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a diploma from the university. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row, to come forward and be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
Aaron James Winter. Christopher C. Combe. Bennett Andrew Mears. John G. Reeder. Brian Edward Foster. Seth D. Thompson. Matthew Ryan Stanley. Emmeline Frances Spire Camposano. Lauren Alexander Semenko. Chi Zheng Zhang. Nancy Murtis McCannon. Jason Andrew Dobine. Rumi Shrestha. Jacob Andrew Thompson. Erica Ann Justice. William Blanton Ussery. Maurice Allen Barnett. Olivia Lynn Constantino. Dakota Kent Fulp. Megan Louise Hickman Fulp. Gizim Demirel. Tejan A. Jordan. Akshata Ramesh. Lisa Wee. Isabella Marie Hill. Amber Noel Beeler. Kaylin Rowlerson. James Wesley Bailey Jr. Stuti Punala. Elizabeth Zanin Flanagan. Amy L. Frierson. Katie Elizabeth Kraut. Adam Davidson Ornelas. Raja Manas Macherla. Zhangyan Huang. Cho Chun Jiang. Scott Edward Sherman, Jr. Nicholas James Pierce. Benjamin Porter Hughes. Abigail Emily Sumi Farkas. John Andrew Hollowell. Megan Patil. Lakshay Kathuria. Alexander Raphael Arzon. Stuart Baclay Bell. Tasmia Reza. Margi Jagneshkumar, engineer. Amanda Aspil Morris. Lucas Stephen Torley. Ayan Shalendra Srivastav. Rohit Ashok Rao. Kuldip Dhanraj Bawankule, Ebenezer Eduarfo, Tyler Costas O'Brien, Chiaro Sharma, Jaku Rabinder Rakshit Pali, Lee Daniel Jackson, Jacob K. Cameron, Colin G. Pender, Matthew Tyler Suffern, Kelsey Lynn Young, Supreet Prakash Kalpita Sayagavi, Ashish Kumar, Shivani Shanmuga Swami, Ajinkya Sanjay Jolagar, Shivam Panwar, Abhijit Amle, Madhura Vidyadhar Limaiji, Suba Rao Illa, Niranjan Kalyana Sudraam, Naveen Aditya Verma Dantuluri, Gursekwak Singh, Aditya Avinash Davre, Harsh Girish Bothra,
How about another round of applause for our newest master's degree recipients? At this time, we will hear a musical selection. Now will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise. By the power and authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a diploma from the university. Congratulations. It's now my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row on this side, to come forward and be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
Michaela Madison Gibson, magna cum laude. Ansley Madison Lucas. Julianne McCormick. Maya H. Lang. Jackson Dean Odell. Megan Taylor Harrison. Gregory Matthew Robichaud. Charles Leslie Bender IV. James Matthew Roberts. Isaiah Alexander Conrad. Adam Somerville Wilkie. Jack Oliver Magard, cum laude. Wesley Houston Everett, summa cum laude. Elijah Griffith Webb. Ryan Golding. Matthew Scott West. Aaron Frederick LaFleur. Austin Tyler Walters. Samuel Tucker King. Adam Kraft. Ian Matthew Berry. Ezrin Monka Jameson, Honors College. William C. Debelak. Joshua Adam Edwards. Samantha Ann Schreier. Hunter Parks Dove. Bryson Clifford Lyles, magna cum laude. Brittany Marie Carney. Clayton E. Prudhomme. Joshua E. Pitts. Moen Michael Foe. Jordan Rena Hamill. Aaron G. DeSantis. William Herbert Kupek, Honors College. Paul Anthony Oricia. Brandon Aaron Cook. Justin Douglas Smoot. Christopher Thomas Emond. Kylie Shea Williams. Maria Alice Whistler. Grace Glenn Beischel. Ashlyn Morgan Southern. Cora Mariah Price. Henry David Cook. Savannah Christine Finley, cum laude, Honors College. Peyton Keller Beams. Zachary Edward Lindler. Devin Blake Bloomer. Nathaniel Aaron Redwine. William Coleman Eubanks, cum laude. Thomas P. O'Leary. Walter Laird Staley IV. Camden Price Ratliff. Bianca K. Castellanos. Sean E. Craffey. Matthew Lee Cudd. Jacob Michael Bushelman. James Chingyu Lin. Jason Hines. Abigail Elizabeth Swisher, Honors College. Giovanni Basilio Melli. Cole Joseph Sheely, cum laude. Matthew Benjamin Walker. Annie Elizabeth Joy. Stuart Henry Salatan. Evan Robert Hastings, magna cum laude. William Joseph Scherer, cum laude. Lieutenant Jessica Renee Katz. Lieutenant John Martin Brandenburg, cum laude. Lieutenant Wesley Kimball Fulford. Lieutenant Austin Gregory Russell. David Edward McClure. Matthew Hillis Ferner. Grayson Elena Hall, summa cum laude. Matthew James Kaltenbach. Ashley Pearl Atkinson, magna cum laude. Joshua Corey Melton. Gabrielle Marie Lacey. Ramneek Singh Shatwal. Carlos Eduardo Lopez. Alexander Ratcliffe Fowler. Maxwell Z. Castenholz. Jesse Holt Smutzer. Jessica Ann Bush. Timothy Troy Terry. Michael Shannon Dixon, Jr. Brian Alexander Hand Sullivan. Cameron Tyrell Goldsmith. Garrison Smith. Sean Evan Ford. Brianna Lindhurst. Cameron L. Morris. Haley Alexandra Hutchins. Zachary Glenn Kelly. Shirin Karush Udwadia. Luis Octavio Nunez. Adrian Kuvan Lameg. John Wynn. Nicholas D. Harner, magna cum laude. Carlin Merrill Compton. Tyler David Staub. Dustin Trail. James Matthew Walsh III. Bryce Kirk Teams. James Ryan King, magna cum laude. Thomas J. Prevetti. Samuel J. Reeps. Matthew Barker. Alice Ruth Ward, cum laude. Brendan R. Tobin, magna cum laude, Honors College. Caroline Elizabeth Boyle. Andrew Gerald Schumpert. Dane Joseph Hughes, cum laude. Stephen Roger Clement. Ethan Soja Rue. Kevin Andrew Stein. Kristen Bonito Brown. Gavin Blake Gordon. Adam Edward Rabin, cum laude. Emily Allison Johnson. Bradley Sanders. Richard J. Sally. Mitchell Thomas Odendahl. Matthew Adam Beamer. Amanda Elizabeth Farmer. Caroline Thalia Jean Ham. Bobby Ray Jones. Madeline May Odom, Honors College. Alan Gravatt. Zachary Reese Justice. Brody James Clausen. Chloe Lillian Caples. Lieutenant Kevin Timothy Murray. Jenna Michelle Case. Aaron Joseph Lattis, Honors College. Olivia Ann Balcom, cum laude. Carson Elise Warlick, magna cum laude. Dylan Michael Dubbs. Abigail Rose McMahon. Blake Harrison Bryant. Brett A. Thomas. Sydney Olivia Ferentz. Jada Avarinia Hauser. Sterling Hart Tebow Rich. Rodolfo Medina. Zachary Evans Lane. Coy McKinley Lawson. Nicholas Scott Winkler. Morgan H. Colwell. Luke Allen Weatherford. Sarah Catherine Connolly. Amanda Lee Rock, cum laude, Honors College. Katie Elizabeth Coker. Faith Elizabeth Turner. Jessica Land Eitzen. Kaylee Michelle Austin. Scott Michael Carlo. Allison Elizabeth Suber. Chandler Woods Little. Justin Hoyt Parnell. Ellen Josephine McAlpine, summa cum laude. Sean A. Stolberg. Joshua Reed Sinclair. Lane Jackson Norris, magna cum laude, Honors College. Tyler Lewis Becker. Madeline Ann Richards, magna cum laude. Skylar Sierra Lori, magna cum laude. Jacob Gregory Jurgensmeyer. Emily Elizabeth Salvel. Hannah McCarty. Grace Arlene Furman, summa cum laude. Connor Stewart Mitchell. Davis Bradwell. Samuel Robert Willis. Rachel Catherine Christensen. Lieutenant Michael P. O'Shaughnessy. Lieutenant Andy Dot Lee. Matthew Archer Beach, cum laude. Holly Daniel Thomason. Preston N. Watson, Jr. Sarah Lynn Miller. Hannah Carissa Reiblin. Maria Eduarda Barbosa Camargo, Honors College. Brooklyn Hope Holon. Lauren Jinchin Hawthorne. Chelsea Van Adder, cum laude, Honors College. Rajette Sait, magna cum laude, Honors College. Wyatt Kirk. Angie Castillo. Dylan Michael Holzauer. Jacob C. Norwood. Anthony M. Schmidt. Brian Motz, magna cum laude. Weston Hardy Vigil. Lieutenant Michael Joseph Jacob, magna cum laude, Honors College. Matthew Wiley Perenick, cum laude. Teresa Elizabeth Ciccarelli. Jordan Turner Johnston. Lieutenant Frederick Anton Drescher IV. Eduardo Tremolata. Jacob Henry Cooney. Lauren Taylor Koshu. Micah Joanne Baghdadi. Melbourne Jerome Arledge III. Colin Dermer. Benjamin Oluwaseyi Amon. Cole Lewis Doston. Alan Bransford Karsten, magna cum laude. James Nix. Joshua Cade Gullier. Cameron John DeSosa. Kimberly Ann Shellman. Zachary Michael McGeehan. Rebecca Nicole Street. Yangjing Ni. Nicholas Provost. Paula Daniela Lamelli. Dre Cole Kreitzer. Greer R. Seabrook. Joshua G. Leckie. Curry Thomas Owens. Andrew C. Heineman. Jonathan David Nichols, summa cum laude. Athena Veronica Doherty. William Robert Muscarella, Honors College. Jonathan Andrew Kerwin, Honors College. Avery C. Holder. Cameron L. DeDecker. Nathaniel Wayne Binkley. David Cherney. Olivia Rose Papato. Kevin William Ware. Brendan Tyler Wright. Ryan Timothy McCullough, cum laude. Andrew Eric Bear. Michael C. Wolf. Coleman Joseph Parker. Jonathan William Diaz. Warren Carter Wood. Caitlin Elizabeth Rogers. Julia Ellen Daniel. Henry Lopez, magna cum laude. Lenhart William Teska III. Charles Dillon Burkett. Brandon L. Pugh. John T. Davis, cum laude. Jessica Lee Comer, cum laude. Crystal Jane Tyndall. Cheyenne Nicole Hicks. Talon R. Neese. Ashley Kristen Moore. Caroline A. Myers. Connor A. Specht. Fernando Andres de la Cruz. Amanda Lee Simmons. Molly Elizabeth Pabst. Nathan M. Bartunik. Marwan Namaranian. Jason Christopher Andrews. Jeffrey S. Mitchum, Jr. Jordan Elizabeth McCall, cum laude. Jacob Christian Fitz. Teresa Marie McManus, magna cum laude. Matthew Barnwell Gowan. Austin Andrew Samero. Annie Mae Brown. Ian Milo Hill. Grace Elizabeth Mills, cum laude, Honors College. Bryson W. Arnsdorf. Nathaniel Keith Myers. Andres Argenyal Mateo. John Parker Stevenson. Christine Elizabeth DeMille. Charles T. Godwin III. Megan Iris Beatty. Terry Leanne Jackson. Avery Lynn Millo, cum laude. Sensriti Ranjan. Morgan Rose Dill. Max Donald Koch. Frances Maureen Williams. Lena Rose Maselli. Timothy Quinton. Emily Renee Straker. Matthew John Ball, summa cum laude. Andrew Justin Ullman. Cole M. Earl. James Henry Dyer III. Wellesley J. Cagle. Jason Benjamin Lyle. Tristan Caleb Hill. Nicholas J. Kilbarger. Hannah P.J. Gaida. Elizabeth Maxine Kahn. Alexander Vladimir Novikov. Nicholas Federico Lagruda. Jacob Winslow. Palmer Hazelhurst Cone. Jackson Henry Myers, cum laude. Nathan Christopher Schultz. Liam Andrew Mayhill. Christian Dunn. Spencer Kyle Dudas. Megan Elizabeth Palash. John Reed Brandt. Harry Blackwell Robinson. Aiden James Beam. Joshua Griffith Sprouse. Mary Catherine Clayton. Sarah Catherine Sloop, cum laude. Annabelle Lee Sharp, cum laude. Rachel B. Day. Elizabeth Joyce Anderson. Madeline Rose Rice Singer. Morgan Gavin. Eleanor Hodge. Brennan Mackenzie Morgan. Bailey Miriam Kicklighter. Sarah Elizabeth Munsell, cum laude. Coleman Campbell Pope. Holden Charles Winch. Nathaniel Bernard Stevens. Tucker Page Nelson. Spencer William Danley. Josh Tyler Penty. Ezekiel Elias Amador. Christopher Daniel Kemper, cum laude, Honors College. Christian Winslow Drummond. Marco Antonio Martins Hayes, Jr. Lauren Juliana Todd. Aaron W. Stewart. Leslie A. Wolfar. Lee J. Daniel. Matthew R. DuPont. Brady J. Lawson. Stuart Andrew McKnight. Grant Jones Alexander. Ethan Cole Tisdale. James Robert McCutcheon. Robert Tripp Merritt III. Addison Bruce Bailey. Tyler Gray Kirkland. Tyler Capps. Tillman Clayton Chase, cum laude. Logan Elias Howard. Hannah C. Erisman. Rachel Ann Bereskin. Julia Catherine Wellens. Gavin Michael Starnes. Max Isaac Golub. Jackson Rivers McDowell. Michael James Ray, summa cum laude. Brandon Matthew Bickler, summa cum laude. Evelyn Cherie Heinz. Trent Hampton Dameron. Charles Robert Porter, summa cum laude, Honors College. Patrick Bardo Johnson, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Filipiak. Grant Colson Duffy. Ashton Lively Sobek, magna cum laude. Smriti Simlat, cum laude. Juliana Elizabeth Alibozek. Riche Leonasia Haynes. Jarrell Thomas Rolak. Markel Lamar Rolak Smalls. Kevin Allen Hale, cum laude. Patrick Shaw. Benjamin Franklin Godfrey, summa cum laude. Roger Davis Linska. Courtney Stoddard. Nicholas J. Richardson. Thomas Christian Griffith. Jillian Denise Weinstein. David Bennett Ballantyne, magna cum laude. James Gilliam Westmoreland III. John E. Madsen. Hannah Laura Elizabeth Jordan. Savannah Rose Kitowitz. Stephanie Marie Hill. Keaton Alexander Claus. Lucas McCutcheon. Maya Lauren Grams. Lieutenant Griffin Edward Meislow. Lieutenant Colton John Hillary. Lieutenant Grant Michael Saunders. Jacob Detrick. Sophie St. John Bryden. Catherine Gruber, summa cum laude, Honors College. Elizabeth Sarah Bear, Honors College. Molly Marker Caffery. Chancellor Sox Cotton. Ken Lee Daniel Griffith. Douglas Jackson Ward II. Laura Katie Setzer. Joseph James Galmarini. Caleb Jameson Shadid. Keaton Macaulay Malden. Benjamin R. Kelly, magna cum laude, Honors College. Caroline Margaret Healy. Olivia Ann Novak. Allison Maria Zamair. Carly Elizabeth King. Abria Jolina Heigler. Matthew Gabron Jennings. Ryan John Fahey. Akanksh Atam. Colton Lee Bailey. John Pfeiffer. Bradford Joel Russell. Carter William Sackett. Micah Davis. Joseph Carlton Hensey, magna cum laude, Honors College. Giles William James Thaxter. Grayson Bruce Bird, magna cum laude, Honors College. Christopher Robert Young, magna cum laude. Laurel Albright Cross. Brendan Van Cleve. Michael A. Hoffman. John D. Grouser. Adam James Commence, magna cum laude, Honors College. Ethan Walsh.
How about another round of applause for our newest graduates? This is the last ceremony of 2021. You can do better than that. Now I'd like to invite Greg Morton, Board Chair of the Clemson Alumni Association, to the stage.
Good evening. What a good-looking bunch of new Clemson Tigers. On behalf of the Clemson Alumni Association, let me officially welcome all of our new graduates to the Clemson alumni family. Today marks an important milestone. It's the beginning of the next phase of your lifelong relationship with Clemson. I know that when you leave here today, you'll embark on new adventures in places across the country and around the globe in your new jobs, graduate schools, or service organizations. But no matter where life takes you, I ask each of you to please stay connected with Clemson. Please join a Clemson Club, alumni group. Make an annual gift back to Clemson, and come home to Clemson whenever you can. The Alumni Association exists to help you maintain that connection to your Clemson family through communications, special events, and the services we offer. So on behalf of the more than 169,000 Clemson alumni worldwide, I say congratulations, welcome to the family, and go Tigers!
Thank you, Greg. In 1989, the Class of '39 Award for Excellence was established to recognize and inspire contributions by faculty members over and above the duties for which they are normally responsible to the student body, the university, and the larger community, whether it be the town, the state, or the nation. This award is presented annually to one distinguished member of the faculty whose outstanding contributions over 5 years have been judged by the faculty to be the most worthy of this, their highest recognition. A complete listing of award recipients is included in today's program. Additionally, they are inscribed in the Class of 1939 bell tower located in the Carillon Gardens. I am pleased to announce the Class of '39 Award for Excellence for 2021 was presented this afternoon to Dr. Rhonda Robinson Thomas, the Calhoun Lemon Professor of Literature.
Congratulations again to the class of 2021. Every single one of you, every one of you, should be extremely proud of what you have accomplished, especially during these difficult circumstances over the past year and a half. And you just graduated from one of the best universities in the country. Congratulations. You received a high-quality education from a world-class faculty, many of whom are among the top experts in their fields. For many of you, your Clemson careers began with a national championship in football, and your time at Clemson is closing with a national championship in men's soccer. Would you please help me congratulate them? And this semester, Louise Frankie won a Rhodes Scholarship. Would you please help me congratulate her? I hope that your Clemson experience has been everything that you hoped it would be, and that we taught you more than your academic subjects. I hope that we instilled in you the core values that we hold so dear: honesty, integrity, and respect. I hope that we challenged you and inspired you to think critically and to be engaged with your community and the world and to make a positive difference every day. The world needs you, maybe now more than ever, to tackle the challenges that we are facing. So I hope that you take what you learned here at Clemson and use it to make the world a better place. Now, as Clemson's newest graduates, and as a symbol of your achievement, you may move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. You walked in today as Clemson students. Now you will exit this ceremony as alumni. Today, many of you will sing the alma mater for the first time as an alum. Today, your life as a Clemson graduate commences. Make your life matter. Make us proud. Make a difference. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Will you please stand and join in the singing of the Clemson alma mater? The words are printed on the last page of your program.
Where the Blue Ridge yawns its greatness, where the tigers play, here the sons of dear old Clemson reign supreme away. Dear old Clemson, we will triumph, and with all our might, that the tigers' roar may echo on the mountain height.
Please remain standing for the recessional of the stage party.